and also assist you with your purchase. The marketing agents you've met throughout the campaign, Darryl Wickham and Lauria, have been your marketing agents. Also, we've got Yolanda and one of the directors from the company, Peter Messia, to help you with your competition here today. So if you have any questions regarding the contract, the property, or some technical advice from them with your bidding strategy here today, they are here to help. Now, ladies and gentlemen, before proceeding to your competitive biddings here today, let me just quickly draw attention to the contract sale, which has been made available to you prior to today's auction and on display for the last 30 minutes. Very straightforward auction contract that you'll find no difference compared to the others that we use in the state of Victoria for residential property auctions. Two parts of contract form the framework for your competition here today. The particular sale, special general conditions, and then the vendor statement, is more commonly known as a Section 32 document that outlines all the relevant information you need to know in terms of becoming a new owner of this property right here. Now, the particular sale reads as follows. The marketing agent for owner here today is Rewire Real Estate in Glen, Waverley. The property we sell is commonly known to you and I, your postman, and your Uber Eats delivery driver simply as number 6 Shiralee Court here in Wheelers Hill. Inclusive in today's sale, all fixed floor coverings, light fittings, window finishings, everything that's in a permanent nature will be inclusive in today's sale, except for one thing. That's this auction board that we're proudly presented in front of the property, which will be removed a few days after the sale. And the lucky purchaser here today, you have the option of putting on the sold sticker yourselves. I'm pretty sure either Michael or Darryl will be more than happy to be your photographer, to take a few happy snaps for your Saturday Instagram, Facebook, or WeChat post with the hashtag Happy Home Buyer. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we're still under auction conditions today, so the contract you'll be signing in a few minutes' time will be unconditional. There is no cooling off period. 10% deposit is what we need from you if you are the successful purchaser, and of which $20,000 is the amount that will require you to transfer if you do choose to pay by the way of EFT. Settlement is flexible, 60 all the way up to 120 days, of course, unless you made other arrangements with the marketing team before the commence of today's auction. Now, ladies and gentlemen, as your auctioneer, it's my duty and responsibility to ensure today's auction is conducted in accordance with the rules that set out in the Sale Land Regulations 2014 Schedule 1, or any additional conditions that's made available for inspection prior to today's auction. The rules prohibit false bidding, major interruptions by bidders, a bidder try to prevent other bidders from bidding, and there are fines for these conducts. Bidders will be indicated upon request by me as the auctioneer. The rules permits vendor bids. The terms I will use to indicate I'm making a bid on behalf of the vendor will be simply vendor bid, and there are fines for these conducts. So bidders, if you want to be the one assigning one of these in the next 10 to 15 minutes time, please pay particular attention to the next two rules, because they are crucial for your success here today. One, by law, as the auctioneer, I cannot accept any bids or offers that's made after I declare the property sold. So before I knock it down to the successful purchaser here today, I'll simply call it out 3 times, like so. First call, second call, third and final call. And once the property has been knocked down, I can't take any more bids. And lastly, our owner has a reserve price. In the event, if we fall short of that reserve, by law, only the last bidder, the highest bidder, will have that first opportunity to buy this property at owner's reserve. Now, ladies and gentlemen, welcome again to number 6 here in Shiralee Court in Wheelers Hill. What we're offering you here today is an ultimate family home. For the very first time since 1988, when the current owner bought this place back then. And the neighbours will testify what a wonderful neighbourhood this is to raise your family, because everything this postcode, especially the particular pocket of Wheelers Hill, is known for is literally right here on your doorstep. The school's around the corner, the park is literally down the road, and the Wheelers Hill Shopping Centre is just around the corner. The property itself, it offers the space, the functionality that any size of your family is looking for. The master bedroom immediately to your left, and when you walk through the property, his and hers walking wardrobe, full ensuite, and as you walk to your right hand side and when you walk through the property, the sunken lounge room leads to the formal dining, the family room, the cozy fireplace, which is coming handy when the months is getting colder now. But more importantly, ladies and gentlemen, you know it already. The features of the property, because some of you have been through it twice, 3 times already in the last 3 to 4 weeks. You don't need me to repeat that or emphasize those. Just wanted to say one thing before we start bidding. Lovely weather today. Rare in Melbourne. But imagine this, this very hour next Saturday, 12 past 11. Instead of standing on the curbside of another property, participating or bidding on another property at an auction, you could well enjoy this kind of weather somewhere else. And you should. In a cafe, in a bar, a restaurant, or just sleep in your own bed because you've bought your Saturday back today. And who's going to do that? Unfortunately, only one person can walk away with sign a contract sale. Is now to find out, ladies and gentlemen, where do we see a fair and a reasonable even-handed start in your hands now?
115, Danny.
At $1,150,000. Welcome to the bidding and all the best of luck with your competition here today. At 1.15 million, ladies and gentlemen, I'll call for $20,000 rise from this point now. At 1,150 is the call. At 1 million. At 1,170, at 70 is the call. A call to 90, or take me straight to 1.2. At 1,170, your bid there.
Danny.
90 straight back. At 1,190 is the bid. At $1,190,000, make it a 20 on top. A call to 1.21. At $1,190,000, opening bidder holds 210 now at 210 at 1.21. At 2.1.
230.
30, good bidding. At 230 now to 30 against you and also you earlier. The opening bidder holds the key. At 1.23 is the call. At $1,230,000, call to 50. 40, we're rolling 10s and see if that works. And 240 now. 50, straight back at 250. What do you say, sir? 1 1/4 at 1.2. 60 now. 30, 70, 80, 90. 1.3.
1.3.
At 3 now. At 3. At 1.3. What do you say? At $1,300,000 over there. Are we done calling first call? At $1,300,000. If you've been to my auctions before, you know the single dollar 1.3. At $1,300,000, the gavel is out, which means I don't need to refer the bidding. We are on the market and selling. At 1.3 is the call. At $1,300,000 against you, opening bidder and ma'am to my right. We are here to sell at $1,300,000.
Take a 5.
I'll take the 5 at 305. 10 straight back at 310. 1.31. 15. At $1,310,000. First call now at $1,310,000, ladies and gentlemen. We are on the market selling. Are we all done, all finished, all silent now?
11, Danny.
11, we're rolling ones. Rolling
15.
ones.
15.
15 now, sir. 15. 16. Call it 20, sir. 20. 3 to 1. 21. 25. 6. 26. 30, sir. 7. Rolling ones now. 27. 28. 9. 30. 330. At $1,330,000. And 1. 31. 32. One's not working. 3. See? 4. 5. 6 now. 7. 8. 9. 40. 41. Call it 50, sir. We're going to get there in 10 seconds anyway. At 41. At 41, holds the key over here in the center. At $1,341,000. One or better bids will put you back to the competition at $1,341,000. First call. 1. 42. 3. 3, 4, 5, 50. And 45 there. 6 or 50. Your call, sir. At 1,345,000. Bids over here. Just want to confirm, ma'am, are you still in, out? At 1,345,000. First call at 1.345. Second call at $1,345,000. Are we all done? 100% strip. Third and final opportunity. Once the gavel hits, the contract of property will be sold. I can't take any more bids at $1,345,000. Last 3 warning. Once, twice, 3 times. It is going. And ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for the new owner. It's sold. Congratulations. Well bought. Commiserations to the owner bidders. And ladies and gentlemen, thank you again for attending another successful railway auction. Have a good afternoon. Well done. Good bidding.